This is Jack Fishman behind the camera speaking with pianist Lilya Zilberstein. Lilya, you're playing Prokofiev Piano Concerto No. 3 Friday and Saturday night with the symphony. Tell us about the piece and how you first came to play it and what you think about it.
I find this piece is really great concerto for piano and the orchestra. First time I played it when I was 22, and I played it at the Busoni competition in Italy, in Bolzano, and I got the first prize, Busoni prize. So always when I play this concerto I feel like I'm 22, and it's one of my favorite concertos because I always just enjoy and just swim in this music and really enjoy to play it.
Now, Prokofiev was a pianist himself.
Yes.
So is this one of the tougher concertos?
I don't know. I played so many years that it's not difficult for me anymore. But maybe yes, maybe no. I don't have any idea about this anymore.
Now, you grew up in the Soviet Union,
Moscow, yes.
And now you're living in Hamburg.
Yes.
And do you travel back there? Do you spend time in America? Where are most of your concerts?
It's always different. I think that about 1/3 of over 1,000 concerts which I played in my life, I played in Italy because of the competition and because of many people and many promoters who know me there and many orchestras who re-invite me back all the time. So I think that the very big part I played in Italy, but also there were years where I played a lot in the United States. I was like flying to United States and back like every second month or maybe even every month. And there were a lot of concerts which I played here in the whole country. Now it's much less, but I'm happy to be here again, and I play here this week, and last week also I played for Musical Bridges, and next week I play in New Orleans, Rachmaninoff's second concerto, which I played here 10 years ago.
Yes, you played here.
Yes,
yeah.
The very first time I came here to San Antonio, so I'm coming to the country again.
That's fantastic. And do you do teaching, or are you just soloing, or do you do recitals? What other things do you do besides concertos?
Yeah, I play also chamber music and I play recitals, so it's like half and half concertos and recitals. It's usually balanced, I think. It doesn't depend anything from me, it's just invitation come like this, that maybe half and half. I teach, I'm guest professor now in Hamburg Musikhochschule, which is a conservatory in Hamburg. Since 2009, October, I teach there and I have 7 students, very, very interesting students. Very interesting work for me because I really like to teach and I enjoy. Unfortunately, I was never invited to teach, for example, in Russia, or you asked before the question, if I go back to Russia, it's so seldom that I can say even no, because in 20 years since I live in Germany, I played there 3 concerts. 1 in Petersburg and 2 in Moscow. 1 with Maxim Vengerov, the famous violinist, 5 years ago, and 3 years ago I played with orchestra. It was my very first time. You will laugh, but it's true. It was my very first time playing with professional orchestra in Moscow, and I think it's a shame, but I cannot do anything against. They don't invite, so I cannot come myself and come and say, I'm here, now I play for you. I have to be invited. This is my job, and so, and it's really pity for me because I have still many friends, some relatives. My brother lives in Moscow. I have a teacher who is 88 years old now, so she's always asking when you come back, and they don't invite, and I try have contact and they don't invite, so it's a very big pity for me.
Yeah, and when you have students but you still travel, what happens to your students when you're here in San Antonio and they're still in Hamburg?
Yeah, they practice and they know when I come I will be there very strictly every week. So of course I travel now, it's very long. I'm off out of Hamburg, so I left on, what was it, 19 it was. Yeah, and I'm coming back on 6th of February. It's quite long, yeah. But usually I don't travel so long. I travel for 1 week, or now it's just happened very long period. But we just had a concert of my class just before on January 12th, so they have to prepare anyway new pieces, so they have time now to do it.
Well, we're very much looking forward to your performances, Prokofiev Third Piano Concerto, Friday and Saturday. Thank you
Thank you very much.